In 2026, Audi quietly killed off their cheapest cars because they no longer want you as a customer. They completely blew up their lineup and rebuilt it into a ruthless 7-level hierarchy. Buy the wrong level, and you are getting scammed by paying a $15,000 premium for a dressed-up Volkswagen. These are the 7 new levels of Audi. Let's find out exactly where you belong. Level 1. The Departed. For 2026, Audi just nuked the bottom entirely. Level 1 is officially a graveyard. Say your goodbyes to the A1 and the Q2 because they do not want to be associated with cheap anymore. Here's what they won't say out loud. Selling high volume at the bottom ruins the prestige illusion at the top. They want to sit purely in the elite tier, fighting for fat profit margins alongside Porsche and Mercedes. So, if you manage to find a clean, used A1 or Q2 sitting on a dealer lot, you might want to grab it. It represents a chapter of accessible German luxury that is literally never coming back. But wiping out the bottom means the starting line has shifted. To buy into the Audi brand now, you have to step up to Level 2. And as you're about to see, Level 2 is a very dangerous place to put your money. Level 2, the City Sophisticate. At Level 2, you are essentially paying a massive premium for an illusion. Meet the A3 and the Q3. For 2026, Audi gave both of these cars a heavy facelift. If you want to look wealthy in a city center, this is the cheapest way to do it. The A3 starts around $38,000, and the Q3 sits roughly at $47,000. But mechanically, you are staring at the exact same skeleton as a standard Volkswagen Golf or a VW Tiguan. You are willingly paying $15,000 for mere status and zero flagship features. But this is where the danger kicks in, and where that Audi badge might publicly humiliate you. Because these cars look aggressive, owners make the mistake of thinking they are fast. Do not do this. Pull up to a red light in a base model A3 and try to flex on a teenager in a clapped-out Honda Civic. You will lose. You will be gapped by a kid whose entire car costs less than your down payment, and your prestigious German badge will not save you from embarrassment. To find the actual soul of the brand, you have to step up to Level 3. And this year, Level 3 starts with a funeral. Level 3, the Corporate Heart. The Audi A4 is officially dead. After decades of being one of the most iconic sports sedan badges on Earth, Audi took it out back and shot it. For 2026, the A4 has been entirely absorbed by the new A5. But let's be brutally honest. Sedans don't keep the spotlights anymore. That jab belongs to the ultimate middle management vehicle, the Q5. Hovering around that $50,000 to $60,000 mark, the Q5 is the undisputed, unkillable bread and butter of this entire brand. It is the best-selling Audi on the planet. It is aggressively, perfectly adequate. Nobody's life has ever been fundamentally changed by driving a Q5, but nobody has ever been disappointed by one either. It is the safest bet. But here is the brilliant part. The millions of boring, sensible Q5s sold every year are exactly what funds the absolute lunacy happening higher up the chain. Level 3 is the last time Audi cares about what you need. Because when you step up to Level 4, the rules fracture, and Audi forces you to choose a side in an automotive civil war. Level 4, the avant-garde. If you walk into a dealership with $80,000 burning a hole in your pocket, Audi forces you to draw a line in the sand. On one side of the showroom, you have the future, the A6 e-tron. Built on Audi's new architecture, it is the exact same sophisticated skeleton Porsche uses. Pushing over 700 kilometers of range, the A6 is a silent, hyper-advanced spaceship proving Audi belongs at the adult table in the EV conversation. But what if you don't care about saving the polar bears? What if you want the aggressive rumble of a traditional engine? You cross the showroom to the A7. Gas-powered, menacing, and shaped like it belongs to a cinematic villain. It is one of the most beautiful combustion sedans ever designed. And in 2026, it is your only option at this level if you refuse to plug your car into a wall. Same exact price tier, two completely opposing belief systems. You are either funding the future or violently clinging to the past. Level 4 is where Audi reaches peak sophistication. But honestly, sophistication is boring. Because if you step up to level 5, the tailored suits come off, the engineers lose their minds, and things get genuinely dangerous. Level 5, RS Performance. Level 5 is where Audi's engineers become absolutely unhinged. Welcome to the RS division. It starts with the RS3 for around $65,000. To the untrained eye, it looks exactly like that slow, entry-level A3 we mocked in Level 2. But underneath, Audi crammed in their legendary turbocharged 5-cylinder engine. 5 cylinders, not 4, not 6, 5. No other manufacturer on the planet builds one. They all looked at it and said it was too complicated. Audi kept it. Step up to the $90,000 RS5 and you get a twin-turbo V6 hiding behind a classy, understated grille. It doesn't scream for attention, which makes it terrifyingly effective. But the absolute king of Level 5 is the RS6 GT. This is a $180,000, 630 horsepower station wagon. Let that sink in. A station wagon. The RS6 GT is the absolute peak of gasoline-powered violence. But gasoline has a ceiling, and to reach Level 6, Audi had to eliminate the engine entirely. Level 6, the electric halo. Level 6 is what happens when you break through the gasoline ceiling. This is the e-tron GT and the RS e-tron GT. In 2026, this is Audi's last true, dedicated sports car experience. The standard e-tron GT is a $110,000 rolling sculpture. It is gorgeous, it is fast, and it is so ruthlessly refined that you will genuinely forget you ever cared about an exhaust note. But then there is the monster, the RS e-tron GT. Starting north of $160,000 and pushing over 900 horsepower with launch control engaged. But here is the dirty little secret Audi absolutely will not put in their glossy dealership brochures. Underneath that dangerously aggressive, beautifully sculpted body, you are essentially driving a hijacked Porsche. There is no V8 rumble. There are no gear shifts. There is no drama building up to the speed. When you press the pedal to the floor in this car, the electric torque simply alters your internal organs. You get pure silence, and then you get violence. But surprisingly, even a 900 horsepower stolen Porsche isn't the top of the mountain. Because Level 7 isn't about speed at all. It is about an entirely different kind of power. Level 7, the Zenith. Level 7 is about an entirely different kind of power. Absolute, untouchable exclusivity. Meet the A8L Horch. The vast majority of the population does not even know this car exists. And honestly, that is exactly why people who buy it prefer it. If you don't know your automotive history, Horch was the original ultra-luxury brand from the early 1900s, created by August Horch, the man who literally founded Audi. Bringing that legendary badge back in 2026 is a direct, violent threat aimed squarely at the Mercedes Maybach and the Rolls-Royce Ghost. Starting well above the $200,000 mark, this car exists in a completely different dimension of wealth. At this level, we are no longer talking about horsepower. Nobody cares how many seconds it takes to reach 60 miles per hour. Those numbers are for the peasants down in Level 5. At Level 7, the only thing that matters is what happens in the back seat. You are buying a private chauffeur setup with a massively extended wheelbase, massaging lounge chairs, a refrigerated champagne cooler, rear entertainment that makes Emirates First Class look ordinary. This is the Zenith. It is stealth wealth at its absolute peak. It is the final form of the Audi brand. 7 levels, 7 tax brackets, 1 badge. Next time those 4 rings pull up next to you, you'll know if it's a $200,000 Zenith or a $40,000 Volkswagen with a stamp.